is going on, Glitcher Gang? It is your boy, GlitcherBro23 here, back with another reaction. And this time, I've been waiting to do these reactions probably the most. When I took my break from YouTube for like the 7th millionth time, I was looking at my watch laters, and I was like, man, I have a lot of tool requests waiting to be reacted to. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of requests for a certain group of artists that I'm just like holding off on because I really don't want to react to ICP yet. I don't want to react to Twisted or anything affiliated with Psychopathic Records yet. I just don't. I don't know if I will, even like once 2023 hits. You know what I mean? So, but there are a lot of tool requests waiting in my watch later. So I've been waiting to react to these for a minute. And it just so happens that the first tool request we're coming back to is like 10 minutes long. You know what I mean? So we're not going to waste any time in it. Let's get straight on into it. If you guys want to see me react to more Tool, as always, man, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment what you want to see next, share your thoughts and opinions about the track, my reaction to it by the end of the video. You guys want to join the Discord? As always, links down below in the description along with the reaction request form. Other than that, Fear and Column. I think that's how you say that. I think that's how you say it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we're going to just go ahead and get straight on into this, man. I remember last time I reacted to Tool, and this is why I was very, excited to react to them now. You know what I mean? I remember last time I reacted to Tool, y'all guys were very supportive on the first time I reacted to them. And y'all guys, y'all Tool fans, there was a lot of y'all. Y'all know that was probably one of the fastest viewed videos I've ever gotten on the channel. And a lot of y'all guys were like, hey, we appreciate your honesty. Thank you for reacting to this. Y'all were very polite, and that's why, honestly, when a fan base is as positive as you guys were, it made me feel bad that I've waited this long to react to these requests. So we got, like I said, we got a lot of Tool requests. So if you guys are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got a Tool request. We got a Tool reaction coming out right after this. So let's get it, man. Just to keep in mind, that first reaction I did to Tool was probably over a year ago by the time you guys see this reaction. That's such like an eerie noise. Like how the violins or whatever that instrument is slowly coming in. Probably won't see me talk a lot because I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out what this is I'm exactly listening to myself, so. Okay, we got some drums, we got some guitar riffs. I actually really like the way that kind of build up. I actually really like how you heard almost every instrument and piece of instrumentation come in right there. I actually really like that. It's like every what would y'all say, like 15 seconds there was a new like piece of instrumentation added. I actually really like that. have to add vocals on this. Like, I appreciate the guy who's singing right now. I don't know who that is. I appreciate it. But, like, what's happening, like, beat-wise? Like, instrumentally. This track is stupid. Like, I love the way everything is building up. I just love the build-up. I've never heard anything like this before. And it just sounds it sounds dope, man. This sounds dope. It's like, it almost feels like going on a quest, like in a video game, like a single player, like, adventure game. You know, whether, it don't matter what kind of video game it is, but just a solo game, and just like your quest is just now building, like starting. You know what I mean? It sounds so dope, man. I know, like, a typical reaction, you know, in order to, especially to avoid copyright claim, you're supposed to, like, pause every now and then, say something, but I don't know what to say. Like, it's just, like, it's so interesting hearing new stuff, in my opinion, like this, you know, because I think y'all guys can tell, I'm very much like a hip-hop head, love me rap music, that's what I grew up on, you know what I mean? So hearing something like this, it's just like, and like not knowing anything about the genre, the artist, what I'm actually listening to, what I'm supposed to be listening for, you know, it's interesting. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just enjoying it for what it is, and there's not like a lot of reaction. Like, there's almost an expectation I have with certain artists or certain tracks, you know what I mean? When I really shouldn't have those expectations. You know, but when you become a fan of artists, you always, there's a bar that you put on them. You know what I mean? And I don't know Tool like this. This is only my second time ever hearing Tool. And I haven't watched that original reaction since maybe, my first Tool reaction since maybe it came out. You know what I mean? So I'm just enjoying this for what it is. And this sounds dope, man. I think I actually really like it without the vocals, to be 100% honest. Thank you. drum pattern, just like I know I probably didn't replicate that in the most respectful way, but I mean like that drum pattern that hits, man. That honestly like hits, and like just the guitars when they came in with the vocals right there. Like if I was educated on instruments, I think I could point out every instrument that is being played on this. You know, but I'm not a music, like I'm not a band music guy. Like I just react to music. You know what I mean? I'm much more a rap hip hop guy. Like I can tell you like facts about rappers. I could tell you like I could like show you different flow patterns from rappers, kind of their skill ability, you know, especially of some of my favorite rappers, you know what I mean? But like as far as like just music in general, kind of like this or whatever genre this is, I can't tell you nothing about. I really can't. All I could do is read what y'all guys tell me about it and listen to it. You know what I mean? So this is dope. There's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can say, but this is dope. If I didn't fuck with it, I would say so. Like y'all would, it's especially new Tool fans or new viewers. If I didn't fuck with something, I would say it. I would just flat out say it. You know what I mean? But I'm genuinely like intrigued and enjoying this right here. You know what I mean? It's something new and it's something interesting. It's a sound I never really heard before. 10 minutes long, I haven't lost interest in it. The tempo's kind of picking up. I just said Jason Bond, didn't I? I meant to say James. I meant to say I meant to say James. I meant to say James. Everybody chill the fuck out. I meant to say James. Really like how much like you just hear of the drums. You know, the drums have went through like so many different like patterns or like sounds. I don't even know how to describe it, but they've just been like different and like throughout the entire song. You've had like just regular drum patterns. You had like kind of lighthearted, like almost bongos in a way, and then you had just like almost a steady tempo drum pace just now. You know what I mean? Like the drum patterns I think are really interesting to hear. The vocals right here, like it's not a diss on the vocalist, it's really not, but I just like I feel like something's off. Like I'm almost like really intrigued more by the beat itself, the presentation of the beat, that whoever's singing on the track. You know what I mean? Like I feel like whoever this is right here is almost like singing wise is almost kind of ruining the track for me. You know what I mean? Or at least the momentum. Oh, wait, as soon as I say something, then he stops. Of course. You know, I mentioned like at the beginning, like this felt like go on in a quest type of music, like in a solo game. Now it feels like final boss like type of energy. You know what I mean? Like this sounds like something that could be like on a Sonic game. And I know maybe that's not the best example for solo games, but like I could really hear this on something like Sonic Adventures. You know what I mean? Like, which is honestly a pretty good game in my opinion. It does have its glitches. It definitely hasn't aged well. But being like the only Sonic game I've played, I could definitely hear like this like track like on the like sound credits or like the end credits of the game, or even like I said, the final boss. See what I mean about that drum pattern? That's crazy. That's crazy. What the fuck is this guitar? Like, what? Ah, hell nah, brother. Hell nah. Got me fucked up with this, man. You gonna fuck some shit up with this, man. On God, you gonna fuck some shit up with this one. That's so That's crazy. That's crazy. There's not a. I will be 100% honest. There's not a lot of music in general that could keep me tuned in for like 10 minutes like that. There's not. There's not. There's maybe a handful of tracks that's like at least 6 minutes or longer by rappers, like that I could tune into that long. They're like the only track I know off the top of my head. Two tracks that I know that are past 10 minutes that could keep me like hooked in like the entire time. They're both Kendrick Lamar songs, But I've never really, besides those two Kendrick tracks, and maybe a couple more by a couple other rap artists, I've never really heard a track that could keep me that hooked in that long. And there wasn't even a lot of vocals on that. It was just purely the beat and instrumentation. I think that's what the crazy part is, man. Like, just the beat, the build up from the start to the finish. and the other instruments that got added in and faded away as the track went on was like it just sounded great. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what exactly the purpose of that track was. The vocal, I didn't really personally my least favorite part was the vocals on that track. I could have went that whole song no vocals at all. Just the just the band, just the instrumentation on that track. I really could have. Nothing against the vocalist. Maybe this is something I criticized in the last Tool reaction. I don't even know. But nothing against the vocalist. But I could have literally had 10 minutes of just the beat and instrument, the drums, the beat, the instrumentation. I could have had 10 minutes of just that and the way it sounded. You know what I mean? I think that was great. I really do. And like I said, if I really didn't fuck with it, I would have said it like maybe halfway through that track. I really would have. I think a lot of my hardcore like fan base knows that I'm 100% honest during my reactions. Maybe not so much my early day reactions. I think this is something I really have reflected on. Looking at some of my earliest reactions, maybe I was getting a little too overhyped. Maybe I was trying to be a little too woke, and I would really focus on like the littlest and nitpickiest like negative things. You know what I mean? Nowadays, I just really try to enjoy the music for what it is, no matter what genre it is, whether it's good, bad. I personally enjoy it. I personally don't. You know what I mean? I try to enjoy the music for what it is. Try to look at what I enjoyed about the music instead of focus so much on the negatives. You know what I mean? So that was great. I actually really enjoyed that. I really did. That might be something I go back in my own time listen to, and then maybe add. I'm not gonna add on this first listen because that's a 10-minute track. You know what I mean? So y'all let me know what y'all thought about that in the comment section down below. Like I said, we got more Tool reactions coming on the way for you guys. Thank you guys for sticking with me this long. If you happen to stick with me this long, do me a favor, man. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel for new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about the track, my reaction to it. Guys want to join the Glitcher Gang Discord, as always. Link will be down below in the description, along with the reaction request form. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.